totally honest, until Mia's set, I completely forgot that it was Mother's Day on Sunday, which is like a big fumble for me. I have 3 Jewish mothers. I have 2 moms, and then when I was around 8, they separated. One of them got remarried. 1, 2, 3. So that's my journey. And I really think I've been much more parented than all of you, probably. I wasn't allowed to go on a trampoline until like last Wednesday. But honestly, I know for a lot of people, when their parents separate, they're like really surprised, and I like completely get that. But I, even at 8 years old, felt this was like fairly inevitable. And my moms are both great, but they just could not be like more different. One of my moms, Kathy, is kind of like, yeah, check her out on Facebook. She's kind of like Stacy from Say Yes to the Dress, combined with like Barbara Streisand in any film. And so like, like Jewish, like pushy, like good at fashion if you're like into rhinestones. And my other mother, Mindy, she's from Colorado, she's really spiritual. She's the type who owns Dances with Wolves on VHS and DVD. Because you should. And we have a plaque in our home that's engraved with a quote that she said. I swear. It says, "Make love to change, Mindy." So I just don't know how Plaque Woman and Barbara Streisand ever found each other at the same restaurant, let alone in a 20-year marriage. But hey, so obviously that, both of them being so different and so great probably influenced, this creature standing in front of you, but also, I think it's probably influenced my romantic tastes, I would say. Avalon gave me a very cool article a couple years ago about how, how people kind of like imprint on like the personality types made available to them in their like first 3-4 years of life, like why people like date their fathers or whatever. And so, I look back on like most of the dudes I've been with, and like, all cool, nice dudes, but like I feel like if you like turn your head this way and like squint a little, they all kind of have the aesthetic of like a middle-aged, like vaguely Jewish lesbian. And they encompass both sides. They all like worship with really great arch support, a la Mindy. But they all also probably like asked to be motivational dancers at their own bar mitzvah. But it's weird but it is weird, like when you feel like you're, realizing you're dating one of your parents. I mean, not that that's happened to me, but like the most recent guy I dated like many months ago, he was like very literal, and my mother Mindy, she's very like literal, except for her plaque, which is, I guess, riddled with metaphors. And so, we did long distance over the summer, and so everyone told me, like, you have to sext, you have to try to sext. And I was like, okay. And so I thought, like, okay, like, let's do like a, like a teacher-student role-play thing, because I've been socialized to think that's sexy. And so, I was like, oh, like, I've been so bad. And he's like, yeah. All right. And I was like, oh, like, how are you gonna punish me? And he was like, homework. Great, do you have like a Dropbox account? And this guy also is pretty hard of hearing, as is my mother. And it made dirty talk, I wouldn't say bad, I'd say clunky. It made it real clunky. Because you'd be like, or I'd be like, oh, I'm so wet. He'd be like, what? And then I'd have to be like, I'm wet! But I really look forward to someday that plaque store is gonna get an order, and it's just gonna say like, make love to what? Thank you.